Thank you. Hello, Capricorns. Welcome back, or hello, Capricorns, and thank you for watching and tuning in to your love reading. Okay, this could relate to couples, singles, or in betweens. Okay, I hope that whatever comes through resonates for you. If not, it's all good. Just simply means that it's not your energy or message. Okay. All right, Capricorns. Let's see what's going on. For those of you that are new, hello, I'm Levitating Lotus Healing. For those of you that have been here, welcome back and thank you. Okay. Alright. Divine, I ask for the first to come through. Thank you. Forgiving and learning. Okay. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay. So this is sort of like you taking the time out to really learn yourself, heal yourself, forgive yourself, and forgive others. This is really facing a truth of some kind, wherever it's stemming from, be it your past, your present, of some kind. Okay, it's you overall learning a higher perspective or embracing the higher energy of what that pain was, what that difficult or trying time was for you, what that heartbreak was for you, okay, of any kind. It could have been a relationship, it could have been anything, but ultimately it was something that broke your heart. It was something that gave you pain. It was something that really made you feel heavy. And now that you're embracing, or you could be possibly encouraged to embrace a higher perspective of that, to face it, to heal it, and to forgive it, so that you can gain your power back from it and return to a better state in mind, okay, or state of mind, okay, a state of energy, okay. It's like something that you possibly are currently doing or encouraged to do. It could be related to something, like I said, of your past. It could also be related to something that had like carried on all the way since your past up until right now. And now some of you have come to the point in your lives where you are ready to move forward, and you are ready to move on. You are ready to forgive it, to learn it, to heal it. And you don't want to learn about something that, you know, gave you pain. For whoever this makes right now, for what I'm about to say, for whoever this makes sense for right now, sometimes you don't want to give time to shit that made you feel bad or made you feel heavy or hurt you. All you know is that it hurt you. All you know is that it made you feel bad, or all you know is whatever you did and you feel bad about it. But you can either allow yourself to remain trapped there, you can either allow yourself to remain stuck there, or you can really allow yourself to see the truth from the truth of it from its divine perspective that is beyond yours and the situation, the person, or the experience. Okay, it's you embracing, okay, what did I do, what did they do, and how did it happen? Okay, and how can I flip this? How can I make the outcome or create a better outcome now that I know the truth, or now that I'm healing from it, or accepting it in some way, shape, or form? You know, that's the energy that some of you are in or encouraged to embrace. Okay, all you know is your truth about it. But if you just allow yourself to see the highest truth of it, then, or the highest truth about it, then that's when you will then be led into the energy of learning and forgiving and healing whatever may have made you feel heavy. It either, you know, you done it or somebody did it to you. Okay. Divine, I ask for the next oracle to come through. Thank you. Very soon. Clearly to decide what it is that you want, so that it comes to you now. Okay, with forgiving and learning, and then very soon follows after that, there is some type of switch, I feel like, or shift that's going to happen for you through the moment you choose and decide to heal, if you are not already in this energy. Okay, some of you are really cleaning up. I'm getting the phrase cleaning up your act. A lot of you are cleaning up your act right now, or some of you are encouraged to. I ain't trying to, you know, get personal. I'm just giving you what I hear. I'm just giving you what I feel. Okay, some of you are encouraged to clean up your act a little bit if you are not already in that energy. Okay, very soon. It's like, because whatever energy that is lingering you, that is lingering for you, okay, any type of energy that is lingering for you right here, you're encouraged to really heal that and adjust that and align that, or to purge that, because whatever you're soon to manifest or to bring in, you don't want to bring that energy into what you know you're desiring, or what you're willing to understand or gain a better sense of, or whatever it is that you're willing to change. You can't bring old shit into new shit, for whoever that makes sense for. You can't bring old shit into new shit and thinking that it's going to work the same way. It's going to have the same outcome. It's going to have the same result. So that's something that some of you are understanding, knowing, and realizing, okay? It's like whatever you're manifesting through thought, action, effort, and intention, and whichever combination that makes more sense for you. Okay, whatever it is that you're manifesting overall is something that you definitely are paying attention to. You're being mindful of your thoughts. Some of you are being very encouraged right now to be mindful of your thinking. Be very mindful of your thinking. Be very mindful of, you know, how things are affecting you and the way that you may have been affected. And then if any way, you guys know, and whichever way you may need to clean that up or to adjust that more or to continue to adjust that, continue to do that, because what you're manifesting is something that you possibly want, but you don't want it the same old way. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it the same way. You don't want the same outcome as some things in the past. You want something else. So be mindful of that, okay? Or some of you are currently mindful of that. Very mindful of that right now. Okay. I don't know why I'm shuffling. I just went with that, so. Divana, ask for the next oracle. Thank you. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Who is your guardian? How was your relationship with your mom, with your dad? How was your relationship with whoever your guardian was or whoever your guardians are? Sometimes they aren't the best people for whoever that makes sense for. They weren't the best people, but they did their best. For those of you that know that some of you may have had decent guardians, okay? And I'm hearing the word parents, but parents could be guardians. And I don't know why I'm saying that, because I feel like some of you guys may have had guardians and not parents. In a sense of, give me one second, I need some water. In a sense of like guardians and not parents. Like some of you may have been adopted. Some of you may have been adopted by family members. Okay, some of your family members that were your guardians didn't even adopt you. You just spent a whole lot of time with them, you know, and they basically raised you. You know what I'm saying? But some type of issue was held here. Either there was an issue with the person that wasn't there to raise you, or the parent that you felt that should have been there to raise you. Oh, Capricorn, I'm sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that you feel that pain like that, or that issue, but whoever that resonates with right now, it's like I'm getting like some of you guys, or a lot of you, had guardians. Like you didn't have a parent, you had a guardian, and you may have loved that person may have taken really good care of you, or that person may have been a real piece of shit to you, and that's an issue. That, or your guardian was someone that really took care of you, like I said before, and really loved you, but the person or the people that you felt like should have been there to take care of you and to hold you down wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And that probably caused some type of resentment of some kind, because healing family issues and forgiving and learning, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like they did the best that they could for whoever that makes sense for. And that's the struggle with the power of healing. Like, you have that ability to know that and to understand that, but you also have to go through your own experience of pain and then realizing that they in a way were pain too. You know what I'm saying? You have to consider all of that. That's what's really difficult about healing. You gotta fucking consider everybody and everything. You know what I'm saying? And just really acknowledge the present truth of it all. That's a part of the healing and learning that you're doing, or you're encouraged to do. Okay? Alright. Divine, I asked for one single oracle. The next oracle come through. I'm getting more than one. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Divine. This one flipped out first, and then I'm going to start with this one, but I'm going to start with this one in a minute. But I want to touch back here, healing family issues. It's like, you know, I don't know what it was in particular, or what those things were, or what that experience of your past, of your childhood now, that has carried over into your adulthood, you know, because if you notice, like, they kind of address the light. This is a child here, as you can see. Probably can't see too well. But this is the adult version of you. This is the adult version of you. It's possibly a lot of you are doing a lot of childhood healing, okay? Wounded childhood of some kind, in some type of way you're healing that, you know? Some type of healing of your childhood. Some type of issue that you took with your childhood, that you took with you all the way into your adulthood, okay? But you're encouraged to make the effort, okay? Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Continue to push through and make the effort of what you know you believe in and what you know you are to manifest. Or better yet, better said, what you know you are to deserve. What you know you are deserving of, okay? That's basically what that means, wedding. Yeah, commitment. You're desiring a commitment, but you know that you have to heal your feelings. You have to heal your heart. You have to heal your emotions. Some of you could be having heart chakra activations, symptoms. Look that up for whoever that makes sense for whoever that may resonate with. Okay, look up heart chakra symptoms or just chakras overall, okay? For those of you that are not new to that, okay? Or, sorry, not onto that, okay? But family issues and make the effort. It's like an energy that you are definitely in or working on, okay, to better benefit yourself in your life. What's followed by that is wedding. Like I said, it is commitment that you're desiring. It's a commitment of some kind. I'm not sure what, but we'll see as I keep going. But there's a commitment of some kind that you're focused on and that you're desiring, like I said. But there's an emotional body that you have to clear and heal. There's possibly a physical body, of your emotional state, physical, mental, energetic, okay, state of being that you know you're in, that you're currently healing, or that you're encouraged to heal, because the commitment that you want is something that you desire, but you know that there's the energy of taking care of your business as far as taking care of yourself, doing what you know you need to do in order to bring in a better form of commitment, a higher form of commitment, if that makes sense, okay? Because the energy of healing and forgiving and learning is something that you're focused on, like I said, while making the effort, but you're being very careful, or you're being encouraged to be very careful about the type of commitment that you're desiring, okay? Or you're being very careful about the type of commitment that you're desiring, okay? Divine, I thank you. True love, yeah. Oh, Capricorn. What you're desiring is true love. What you're desiring is true commitment. What you're desiring is a balanced, logical sense, a divine partnership, okay? A true person that is truly meant for you, okay? In your best energy, okay? Some of you have already gone through the process of your healing, or you're at the end stages of it, and you feel it and you sense it. This is something that some of you have already gone through. This is something that some of you are currently going through. This is something that some of you are encouraged to start, okay? Right here. My eyes keep focusing in on here, so I got to say that for whoever that makes sense for. But through all of that, commitment is what you're desiring. And true love is what you are desiring to manifest along with this commitment, a higher level of commitment, like I was just saying before this came out. A more divine, logical, balanced, healing, healthy relationships, experiences, and connections, okay? Or be it with an external person, be it with life in general, your connection to God, yourself, and your guides, you know? Thank you. Unrequited love, okay? That is followed by unrequited love falls after true love for some reason. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, okay? Not sure why that fell out like that, but let's see. Divine, I ask for the next order to come through. Thank you. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Let me keep going. Well, one more. Thank you. Worth waiting for. I'm going to set this here. With unrequited love, there's some type of imbalance in your love life, maybe, currently. Be it with yourself or someone else from the past. I feel like a huge issue may have been your belief systems or your way of belief and how you were brought up to believe certain things. Unrequited love feels also like some type of belief that you may have struggled with or battled with internally. Some of you may have been taught a certain way, but you feel something else, or you feel a different type of way. Even though you were taught a certain way, you perceive it and feel it a different way with unrequited love. And what's followed by that, like I said, is religious factors. That's why I say that some of you may have struggled with your faith and your belief, your idea of who God is and what God is, what you are and who you are, and what your path or purpose is and what your meaning is. You know, who your guides are, what your life is supposed to be like. For some of you, this could mean the person that you've currently encountered in the past, or some person from your past. There was some type of issue with belief or understanding of self, or whoever that makes sense for. There was some type of issue with some type of faith of some kind. Okay? For some of you, these two could also mean your own unrequited love towards yourself. That's connected to you. Your emotional, like I said, your emotional body, your body overall, in all phases and all layers of you. Camera, stop recording. Unrequited love that some of you may have felt for yourself. And that's sort of like stemming, or not necessarily stemming, and that sort of like caused a battle with you internally when it came to your faith. There was some type of imbalance with some type of faith of some kind, okay? And whichever ways, I just explained that. But what's followed by that is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And very soon. Again, it speaks of time. So this could be in the process of happening right now for you. Okay? I keep looking at this unrequited love and this religious factors. It's like, if we see this again, we know something. It's like there's some type of issue right here. True love and then unrequited love. Some love of the past. Some issue of the past. Or you're relearning, or you're learning a higher sense of spirituality, because what you believed before and knew before just didn't make sense. Just, it doesn't fit the new you that you're transforming into now. And the process of that happening is worth waiting for. Romantic feelings. It did. It came right back out. Romantic feelings. I'm not sure if you guys can see this too well, but let me see if you can. Yeah, you can. Okay. Worth waiting for and romantic feelings. Yeah. Some love of, or some connection of the kind, of some kind, be it internally or externally, is something that you have to deal with or experience. And that had a lot to do, that may have affected your faith or belief or a sense of spirituality or connection to God. You may have done this with yourself. You may have just completely cut it out and just felt completely disconnected. But I feel like because you're choosing to learn, heal, and forgive, you're coming back to this. And religious factors doesn't necessarily mean that you are whatever you are. It just simply means a spiritual cleansing or healing of some kind, or an awareness of some type of spiritual imbalance. Some of you may have realized your spiritual imbalance. Love is spiritual. Love is the divine energy, okay? Overall. And it's like learning and healing and forgiving. This is probably have been your issue. The love that you feel towards yourself, your life, the people that you've experienced it with up until this point, with God, with your guides. And it's like you tussling with your faith, your perception of God, the perception of yourself in your life, who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's you trying to figure that out, you know? And then we're waiting for a false after that. So it's like whatever that was before has changed or is changing. And as a result of that changing, you're being encouraged right here to know that it's worth waiting for. And then romantic feelings. Whatever was not right here is righting itself again spiritually. It's righting itself. And what I mean by writing itself again, it's rewriting itself. That's a better way to say it. So that it can be better. The process of that happening is worth waiting for. And romantic feeling starts to trickle in. Be it with yourself, be it towards an external person, be it with life itself and yourself, you know, with God, your guides, what you're experiencing right now currently. Okay. Thank you. Let your friends help you. Yeah. This is more so like, this could, like I said, this could be romantic feelings involving a person. But I feel like this is more so about you. And what you want and what you deserve and what you feel like you deserve and desire. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, for me, right now, this feels like your divine guides. This feels like your angels. Okay, this feels like your higher self. This feels like God's guidance. They're willing to help you to embrace a higher sense of life, a better state of being. Or you're encouraged to embrace it. Or if you are not already embracing it and trusting the process of that. Through whatever type of imbalance that may have thrown you off track. Through whatever type of pain you may have felt or experienced. You're understanding that what is developing for you is coming in, but you're continuing, or you're continuing, or you're encouraged to continue to make the effort to a higher level of commitment that makes more sense. Because whatever made sense before just did not fit with your spiritualism, or your something didn't make sense where it just didn't fit with your spirituality. But whoever that makes sense for, whatever type of love this was, just didn't make sense with this. And as you are finding the answers, the process of connecting to that truth and that enlightenment is worth waiting for. It's worth its weight in the process of how it develops in the best way. You got to take your time with it, for whoever that makes sense for. To find a more thrilling, a more loving, a more romantic connection to yourself, to life, a more loving and connected connection with God, your guides. Romantic doesn't necessarily have to mean sexual feelings towards an external person. It could be, but it could also mean a deep love that you feel for you. A deep love that you feel with life again, that you're gaining or experiencing with life again, with God again, with your guides again, with your higher self, with your experience with life again. Okay? And allowing divine's guidance, or God's guidance, your higher self, to help you. Assist you in that experience, assist you while you are on this journey. Okay? Interesting. Okay, Capricorn. What's next? New love. A brand new beginning, a brand new journey, a brand new gift for whoever that makes sense for. Yeah, Capricorn, you guys have done some work, or you've really done some real clarity work of some kind, and you've allowed yourself to understand, or you've allowed yourself, or you've understood it, and you have gone through the process to embrace life again from the higher heart, from a more loving place than from a low place, than from a pain and imbalance place. And you know the things that you're manifesting are coming in, so you're straightening yourself up, or you straighten yourself up to begin this new beginning, to have this new love, to have this new connection, to have this new experience, this better, more healing and helpful and balanced experience, this new beginning, this new journey of some kind. through divine's guidance, you birth something brand new for you. Something that's more aligned. Something that's refreshing. So refreshing. Something that is refreshing and more aligned for you. More balanced for you. Yeah. It's like the support that you have right here that falls right over the new beginning that you're manifesting. Through all of this work that you've done, or that you're encouraged to do, or that you're currently doing. Whatever type of, this feels real heavy, and this feels very light, you know, and it feels very, you know, like you're pushing through, you're making that stride, right? Because you want a higher level of commitment, believing and knowing that it's worth its process, it's worth its weight, to embrace the higher energies and higher feelings of love, and allowing God to guide you to a new beginning, and leaving behind this shit. Well, this is good because it's healing. This is good because it's forgiving and learning. And this is good because it's unrequited love. There's this acknowledgement of this truth. There's this acknowledgement of this imbalance. There's this acknowledgement of this pain. There's this acknowledgement of this rawness that you may have not wanted to feel. But you're powerful enough and you're strong enough, or you've been strong enough to face it, and you've been facing it. And the brand new beginning is what is on the up for you, or coming up for you. Okay? So, with all of that being said, Capricorns, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope that whatever I said, in whichever way that I said it, I hope that it resonated for you. Brought you some clarity of some kind, and if not, it's okay. It's all good. It was not your energy. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you again with another reading.